Lesson 36. Across the Channel. Erna Hart is going to swim across the English Channel tomorrow. She is going to set out from the French coast at 5 o'clock in the morning. Erna is only 14 years old and she hopes to set up a new world record. She is a strong swimmer and many people feel that she is sure to succeed. Erna's father will set out at her in a small boat. Mr. Hart has trained his daughter for years. Tomorrow he will be watching her anxiously as she swims the long distance to England. Erna intends to take short rests every 2 hours. She will have something to drink, but she will not eat any solid food. Most of Erna's school friends will be waiting for the English coast. Among them will be Erna's mother, who swam when she was a girl. Lesson 37. The Olympic Games. The Olympic Games will be held in our country in 4 years' time. As a great many people will be visiting the country, the government will be building new hotels, an immense stadium, and a fine new swimming pool. They will also be building new roads and a special railway line. The games will be held just outside the capital, and the whole area will be called Olympic City. Workers will have completed the new roads by the end of this year. By the end of next year, they will have finished work on the new stadium. The fine modern buildings have been designed by Kurt Gunter. Everybody will be watching anxiously as the new buildings grow up. We are all very excited and are looking forward to the Olympic Games because everything except the weather. My old Allison had lived in the Mediterranean for many years before he returned to England. He had often dreamed of retiring in England and had planned to settle down in the country. He had no sooner returned than he bought a fine house and went to live there. Almost immediately, he began to complain about the weather, for even though it was still summer, it rained continually and it was often bitterly cold. After so many years of sunshine, Harrison got a shock. He acted as if he never had li- as if he had never lived in England before. In the end, it was more than he could bear. He had hardly had time to settle down, to save the house and rock the country. The dream he had had for many years ended there. Harrison had thought of everything except the weather. Lesson 39. Am I alright? While John Gilbert was in hospital, he asked his doctor to check whether his operation had been successful, but the doctor refused to do so. The following day, the patient asked for a bedside telephone. When he was alone, he telephoned the hospital exchange and asked for Dr. Millington. When the doctor answered the phone, Mr. Gilbert said he was inquiring about a certain patient, Mr. John Gilbert. He asked if Mr. Gilbert's operation had been successful, and the doctor told him that it had been. He then asked Mr. Gilbert would be allowed to go home, and the doctor told him that he would have to stay in the hospital for another 2 weeks. Then Dr. Millington asked, "No," the patient answered, "I am John Gilbert." Lesson 40. Food and Talk. Last week at a dinner party, the hostess asked me to sit next to Mrs. Rumbold. Mrs. Rumbold was a large, unsmiling lady in a tight dress. She did not even look up when I took my seat beside her. Her eyes were fixed on her plate. In a short time, she was. I tried to make conversation. "A new play is coming to the Globe soon," I said. "Will you be seeing it?" "No," she answered. "Will you be spending your holidays abroad this year?" I asked. "No," she answered. "Will you be staying in England?" I asked. No, she answered. In despair, I asked her whether she was enjoying her dinner. Young man, she answered, if you ate more and talked less, we would both enjoy our dinner.